What up, athletes? Welcome back to my channel. Here we are on the East Bank Bypass Road. They're calling this road Mandela Avenue as well. And I'm showing you what has happened here since the last time we were in this neck of the woods. This is a warehouse site for building warehouse. We've come through the street before, and I just wanted to show you that since the last time we've been here, well, they've had cricket carnival. But what I want to show you is this. Right, we're still continuing a granular assessment, a close-up inspection of what's happening. So they've built this new road, and it seems as if they've built a parallel street. So this street is parallel. It's only on one side. Right, this street is parallel to the East Bank Bypass Road, and it runs north-south. And I was saying that the only way I can see for them to solve this problem, where you have all of these cross streets, like that's a cross street. I'm standing on one of these cross streets. Don't know how far it goes. Seems to go at least a mile east of here. But to be able to exit onto one of these streets, right, like a collector, and then turn across 4 lanes of traffic to make the turn, that's the only way I see them solving the problem of not building any turning lanes into this highway. But we'll see what happens eventually, how they solve that problem. In the meantime, this is what it looks like. This is what development looks like in this neck of the woods. We're gonna head over to the traffic circle, because since the last time you were here, somebody crashed into the traffic circle. There's a drunk driver. We have an epidemic of drunk driving in Guyana, and a drunk driver drove into the traffic circle, crashed into the traffic circle. Somebody caught it on video. Somebody who was just making some video for social media caught the accident on camera, and the guy was prosecuted. Last I heard of it is that the Attorney General threatened to sue him for $2 million, the cost of repairing the damage caused to the traffic circle. But this is what's happening here, in fact, because of the poor design of these facilities. Now, there are people who want to blame drunk driving, and we do have an epidemic of drunk driving, but my point is that you need to build infrastructure, roads that are foolproof. You know, for example, you need to put guardrails around the traffic circle to make sure that people, even if they fall asleep behind the wheel or they drive drunk, do some craziness, don't end up in that pool, in that pond. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna examine it when we get there in a few minutes. So here we are, guys, at the traffic circle. This is the Mandela Avenue Bypass Road traffic circle. It's supposed to bring together these several roads. That's the road going to the East Bank Public Road through Peters Hall. That's the traffic circle. This on the other side is the road coming from the East Coast Bypass Road. We saw a little bit of the construction of that road in Ogle, and here is the traffic circle. Now, the last time we saw this in the news, It was because some drunk driver had managed to drive up over this sidewalk, over the curb, and over this drain. He just actually left the ground, flew over all of this, and ended up here on the traffic circle. Caused a fair amount of damage. I understand that they've repaired the damage, so there's no evidence of it yet, or still damage has been repaired. They've actually put a nameplate on the traffic circle. It's Mandela, Eccles, Peters Hall, Ogle Interchange and Rotund. So this is where I get the information of this. They're calling this the Mandela Avenue. They're calling this new highway Mandela Avenue because they've put it in the name. And we've seen that before. This is the current state of affairs. They're still working on the landscaping. There's a cleaning exercise, I suppose, daily cleaning of the pool. It seems pretty clean for now, just a few bugs. The Jaguar is beginning to weather. I guess it's going to become green eventually, the way these bronze structures get in when they're left out in the weather. So this is it, guys. This is the traffic circle. And like I said, if you're going to put something like this in the middle of the highway, you probably want to build some guardrails around it, at least at the level of the bumper of these vehicles, so that when somebody loses their path again, their way again in the future, they don't end up in the pond, in the pool. But this is what the pool looks like. I haven't seen anyone swimming in it yet, but people have predicted that some of these vehicles will eventually end up in the pool. And the way to avoid that is to build the that's the same nameplate. Okay, thought they'd put the name of the artist who designed the sculpture there. They didn't. But yes, guys, this is what's happening here in this neck of the woods. The new traffic circle has been tested, has seen its first accident, and has been repaired. There's some signs here that say, okay, no swimming, sitting, or resting feet in or on pool edges. That's the new instruction for those visiting the pool. There's now, this is new actually, the new roundabout sign, because like I said the last time I showed, there are some trucks that come to this intersection and ignore the roundabout, just make a right turn across traffic. That's the illegal right turn across traffic. This is it, guys. This is what's happening. Tell me what you think about these developments here in this neck of the woods, and how do you think this is turning out? As we see, that's the direction in which the East Coast bypass will come and join this intersection, this roundabout. Tell me what you think, guys, about this kind of development, this development here at the East Bank bypass road, and this junction which they're calling Peters Hall, Mandela, and what, Providence Junction. share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening in this neck of the woods, in the fastest growing country in the world. Later!